Big up everybody who check in. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now the people who talk, and it is also being rumored that members of Indicom are becoming increasingly concerned about the numerous videos on social media with members of law enforcement acting outside of the law. These are not directives given to members of law enforcement by the JCF. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say what I want to continue reasoning. Look and listen.
And laughing, come on, you're giving up. You have to me if you come out to the station yard. Are you a place? Then stop the virgin. Right? And I search him car illegally. Because you have to have proper cars to search a car. He go in a man trunk.
So when
you go in a man trunk, see the machine. And I tell him if you carry car, come over here, so. So I was passing now. I was passing and me coming in the station yard and him have to tell me if you come out.
So what's your purpose?
Listen, you cannot, it doesn't matter. This is a public place.
How can the police assist?
What business you have?
Hello.
Sir, how can the police assist?
To leave to the station and have the purpose over here. Take the phone.
Don't assault, it's assault.
Box head down here.
Assault, sir. Don't take the phone. You see assault me? No, me.
Hey, sir. Sir, you're not the
No, assault me. Leave me.
This don't look good. No sound good. No look good. It's almost like people are seeing what some people have been complaining about with some members of law enforcement for years. What happened to the community policing? What happened to it? I'm going to see a video and they will continue reasoning. Big up the officer there. Big him up just for the initiative. What am I do? I feel like there's something missing in this day and age with members of law enforcement and the communities where them are police. Keep in mind, police are there to serve and protect the people. It's unfortunate when we see situations with law enforcement and people in an argument, law-abiding citizens, people who not actually break the law. Obviously, the reaction, we know the frustration. They're overworked and underpaid by the government. The government give them long hours and raise up all our politicians them pay. And not really raise up for them pay. They didn't get an increase. But not like where them get to politicians. It was very strange how the government prioritized increasing wages and thinking about the long hours the parliamentarians work and the wages that them get paid, but not considering civil servants, police, soldier, nurse, doctor, them people. Now, what we can say is in this day and age in Jamaica, you find that in the communities, the police are present more. Are in communities where crime and violence take place, where law enforcement is called more often, the mafia patrol more often. So my time we see a disconnect form with the people, just like how we see a disconnect form with the government and the people. It's almost like law enforcement, some members of law enforcement see everybody in the community as criminals. And that can't be. You can't be police in a community where, keep in mind, are the same people only there to protect. Keep in mind, when there was an initiative by the JCF saying get the guns out of the community, and they were willing to pay for information for the retrieval of firearms, illegal firearms, the JCF themselves said that during that initiative, majority of the guns that were recovered with information being given from residents within the community, those residents never want no money. You know what they did want? They did want a safer community. And no money. They never look for no money for the information to get the guns out of them community. Because they may actually want to get the guns out of them community. Law-abiding citizens are within inner city communities too. And some believe say are the frustrations with the job. Some members of law enforcement take out on the people them sometimes. And there are members within law enforcement who don't like what go on either. You have members of law enforcement where them don't like how certain other members of law enforcement act. That is the truth. While it might get talked about much, because these people have to work together. But it is of concern to many people within law enforcement themselves. But tell me a thing about them situation. Of course, a video sometime I'm going to show you one aspect of a situation or a couple minutes of said situation. But tell me a thing. Something needs to be done though. And right now what we can say is we say it is election time. Our campaigning is about to start. Based on the amount of conferences and things that we see I keep. Recently we see Nigel Clark do a conference farewell. Tell the people say, you know, he's on to bigger and better things. More money, of course. Even with the parliamentarian increase, Mr. Clark has found a job where I pay me even more than that. So, of course, I'm going to leave representational politics. And then I go elsewhere. Good promotion for him. What I say is that hopefully the state, whoever becomes the next government of Jamaica, I think about the betterment of Jamaican people too. I'm not sure you feel like the government now, I think. You know, say if Jamaicans were doing better, they'd be paying more taxes. That's just one simple aspect. If Jamaicans were making more, they would be spending more. They would buy more house, more taxes, more, you know, more money for the government. If Jamaicans were making money, we wouldn't have to wait for tourists to visit these hotels. Jamaican people would have go. But I guess that's something nobody now think about. Agriculture. On Jamaican island, with so much millions Canada and America make up agriculture, till them have to send for workers in other places. You know where them send for workers? From places in the Caribbean. You know what the Caribbean have? Whole heap of fertile soil and acres of untouched land. Acres. Whole heap of acres. How come agriculture is not a big thing in places of the world where them say sunshine year round? Meaning that even when it's winter in a Caribbean tropical countries, and not really winter like what is seen in places like Canada, where outdoor agriculture is brought to a stop until after winter. And then the farm agriculture we are going to do in them time that is indoor in a controlled environment. But in Jamaica you can plant things all at Christmas. There are some things that people plant during that time. So that's when January, February, them crop they ready. But for some reason the government not see agriculture as something that can make millions. Or just tourism alone. It come like just tourism and backside alone can make money on the island. But talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. Do you believe that the government is disillusioned? And right now we are seeing law enforcement disillusioned with the government and the people. Talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel as a pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Now until the reason again, of course, my sentiments for you and yours are for to live, love and prosper, and also for to stay tuned until the reason again.